Good morning, everyone. I'm Saranya, Assistant Professor from SNS College of Engineering. Today is my now I am in another topic is uh, clustering and classifications. It is in the advanced analytical theory and methods of a clustering. Then overview of an clustering. It is a general clustering is the use of an unsupervised technique used for the grouping similar objectives. In this, the machine learning and unsupervised refers to the problem to finding the hidden structure within the enabled data. The clustering techniques are supervised in sense of the data scientist does not determine in advance the labels to apply the clusters. The structure of the data describes the objectives are interested and determines how best to group the objects. For the example based on customers' personal incomes, it is a straightforward to divided the customers into the three groups and depending on arbitrarily selected then values. Then what is Cayman? What is K means clustering. It is an unsupervised machine learning is the process teaching the computers use the enabled and unclassified enables an unclassified data and enabling the algorithm to operate the data without supervision the without any previous data training the machines and jobs in case this organize the unstored data according the parallels and patterns uh, and variations. What is the objectives of k-means clustering? The goal of clustering is to divide the populations or set of data points into the number of groups so that the data points within the each groups are more comparable to one another and different from the data points within the groups. It is essentially a grouping of thinking based on the how similar and different are different they are to one another. How K means clustering work? The algorithm work follow as the first one is an uh, a given collection of objects each the n measurable attributes. The K means uh, an analytical technique that for the choosing the value of K, it is identify the K clusters of objects based on the object's proximity to the center of the K groups. The center is the determined as the arithmetic averages that means of the clusters in n-dimensional vectors of the attribute. This section is describe the algorithms to determine the k means as well as how best to apply the technique to several use cases. It is an illustrated the three clusters of the objects with two attributes. The each object in the data set is represented by a small dot color coded to the closest large dot the mean of the cluster. The mean of the clustered uh, The algorithm works as follows. The first we randomly initialize the k points called as mean. The called means are clustered centroid. We categorize each item to it is the closet the means we the update the means coordinate which the coordinate which are the average of the items categorized in the clustered software. We repeat the process for the given number of iteration and the n we have to n we have our cluster. The k-means continue is a the above the algorithm in the pseudocode as follow as the initialize the k-means with the random variables for the given number of iteration. The iterated through the items to find the mean closet of the item by calculating and calculating and distance of the item with each of the means the assign the item to mean update many by shifting it to the average of the item in that cluster.